Okay, going back. Okay. Um, Good morning. Good morning. Oh, hello, all these participants. Okay. Good morning to all po student, third year college, BS Nursing. So, welcome to our orientation, Dr. Cecil Guevara, our President of PDMC, Dr. Giliana, and our Head of Nursing, Dr. Belsa, and then our Medical Director is Dr. Grajeda, and our Chief Nurse is Sir Edward Bermudez. So to start with, let me introduce our Chief Nurse for discussion of our orientation in the PDMC Nursing Service for the Student of Nursing Affiliation Program. So, are all cameras open? May I see all your face, ma'am, sir? Okay. Roll call lang po ako and say present po. Joshan Ashley Noemi, say present po. Katrina
Present.
Torres, Kenneth Cabanatan,
Present po.
Labaw Katrina, and Kenneth Cabanatan,
Present po, ma'am.
Lapay Marjorie, Lepasana Winnet,
Present po, ma'am. Present po, ma'am.
Lorenzana Lovely Rose,
Present po.
Lou Jessica Bemosa, Lian Basas,
Present po.
Manilin Abila,
Present po.
Mondragon Dennis,
Present po.
Moros Bernali,
Present po.
Nicole Ambrosio,
Present po.
Tiandra Benis,
Present
Omadan Norhaima,
Present po.
Paredes Kylie, Payot Pia Marie,
Present po.
okay. Ponpon Christine,
Present po.
okay. Princess Carla Jean,
Present po.
Princilio Merlan,
Present po.
Sulit Michiko,
Present po.
Tamo Natasha,
Present po.
Tariga Michelle, Torres
Present po.
Vincent, okay. Trixie Bocado,
Present po.
Uchi Alizon,
Present po.
Leonera Lizette,
Present po.
Soko Alexandra. Wala si Soko. Okay. Okay, present. And Labaw Katrina.
Present po.
Who else? Lorenzana Lovely.
Present po.
Okay. Trixie Bocado.
Present
Chi
po.
Elison.
Present po.
Villanera Lizette. Soko Alexandra.
Present po, ma'am.
Okay. And so, I think lahat natawag ko na po, no? Meron pa po ba? Tariga Michelle.
Here po, ma'am. Present po.
Okay. So, we are all present, I think. So, okay. So, we will start na for our orientation for the nursing service for the student of nurse affiliation program. So, to start with, so, I would like to say thank you for the participating for this program, which is our HR, Miss Lian, and our HR for Miss Jane for participating for our program, this orientation. And then our president, Dr. Giliana, and head of nursing, Dr. Belsa, and our medical director, Dr. Grajeda. So we'd like to say thank you for being on here. And then the clinical preceptor, our business manager, Sir J.R. Galido, and yours truly. And then to discuss for the orientation, our chief nurse, Mr. Edward Bermudez.
Good morning, everyone. So, gising pa ba lahat o bagong gising lang lahat? Again, Sir Edward Bermudez of the nursing service. I am the chief nurse.
Yes, good morning. Good morning, Nurse Edward. Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Doc.
We acknowledge from our audience, no?
Total participants natin ay 96. Dami. So again, this is for the orientation of Our Lady of Fatima nursing students for the hospital affiliation program. So hopefully guys, you're excited na makapag-start na ng inyong hospital affiliation. Kasi sa side namin, we're excited na ma-meet na kayo lahat and then maano na namin, yun na nga, makapag-start na kayo ng hospital exposure nyo. At the same time, syempre, kami din is makakapag-ano sa inyo, makakapagturo, makakapag-guide, and share namin yung mga knowledge namin. So let's start na. Ito na yung PowerPoint. So nursing service orientation for student nurse affiliation program. So just a brief background of our institution, Pasig Doctors Medical Center. So PDMC or Pasig Doctors Medical Center is a secondary level hospital. However, of course, target namin is to become a tertiary level hospital. So at the moment, we are a 80 bed capacity. Ongoing na po yung additional 19 beds namin. And we officially opened June 12, 2017. So our general services offered, we have the ER unit, the Animal Bite Center, we have our laboratory, our radiology, our pharmacy, we also have our TB dots, ambulance service, ICU, PICU, multi-specialty clinic, and we have our very own dialysis. ORDR, NICU, we also have our inpatient breastfeeding room. For the OPD clinics, meron din po kami yan. HIPSEC, employee and OPD breastfeeding room. We have our wound care clinic. For the 4th floor general ward, nung nagka-pandemic, we were able to convert namin siya into a transition and COVID ward. 5th floor general ward is our clean area. And proud to say naman po, we are one of the hospitals na may sarili kaming molecular laboratory. And lastly, our physical rehabilitation center. So ano ba ang mission and vision ng PDMC? So our mission, to our patients, we are committed to provide excellent healthcare and wellness promotion by highly competent and compassionate professionals up to the needs of our community. To our healthcare providers, we are committed to provide the most relevant equipment and tools for patient care as well as professional growth. To our stakeholders, we are committed as partners in suitable healthcare and wellness promotion for the benefit of our community. For our vision, by 2030, PDMC will be the best provider of healthcare services, the best place to work, and the best environment for training and research. So, siyempre, lahat ng hospital may mission vision. Of course, meron din kaming hospital core values na sinusunod. So, our hospital core values is PDMCI. So, P stands for patient-centered. D stands for dynamic collaboration. M, mastery of service and competency. C, compassionate. And I, integrity. So, syempre, for patient-centered, while the quality of care is uniform, care may be customized according to patient needs and values. Healthcare professionals have the ability and responsibility to respond to individual patient choices and preference and needs. For the dynamic collaboration, care to ensure not just the quality of care, but also the quality of life of our clients. Through collaborative approach, by providing the rights of our client for qualitative nursing care, reliable and frequent medical supervision, good nutrition, professional behavior, clean environment, politeness of caregiver, and safety of our clients. For the mastery of service and competency, of course, continuous innovative learning through active participation in continuous professional development program and attend seminar and trainings to enhance attitude, knowledge, and skills in practicing nursing profession. For compassionate, of course, dapat it encompasses empathy, respect, and recognition of the uniqueness of our client. And integrity, patient integrity is being maintained and is of utmost importance to provide ethical, moral, and safe nursing intervention. So, ayan ang aming core values. Next is the hospital areas per floor. So, for the 8th floor, makikita nyo dito yung President's Office, MD Office, Corporate Office, HR Office, IT Department, Purchasing Department, Medical Records, Property Department, Patients Benefits Department, and the Rehab Department. For our 7th floor, dyan natin nakikita yung molecular laboratory namin, and the ongoing construction of additional ward areas. So, fifth floor, of course, again, it's the general ward or clean area. For the fourth floor, it's also one of our general ward clean extension. COVID area is the station B. For our third floor, we have OPD clinics, CHIPSEC employee, and OPD breastfeeding area, and wound care clinic. Our second floor, dun yung malulocate ang aming operating room, delivery room, NICU, and inpatient breastfeeding area. Second floor, mezzanine is the accounting department, multi-specialty department, dietary and canteen. The ICU is also located there, and the hemodialysis. And lastly, sa ground floor, nandiyan ang aming ER unit, info desk, HMO department, admitting office, billing, cashier, CSR or central supplies, pharmacy department, lab, radio, linen, and the maintenance department. So just a brief illustration of our organizational chart here in our institution. Our president, of course, Dr. Mayumi Giliana. Next would be the medical director, Dr. Jerome Joseph Grajeda. And then for the nursing service director, Dr. Aragon Belsa. And of course, bawat unit namin may mga department heads. Our ER department head is Dr. Gay Bautista Giab. For the ICU, that is Dr. Cipriano de los Reyes. For ORDR department, it's Dr. Jeff Peter Jubilado. For the NICU department, it's Dr. Maria Victoria Belleza and Dr. Dan Malate. For the HD department, it's Dr. Tyrone Cosit. And again, for the ward department, since wala talaga siyang head, so bali under siya na nursing service director na, which is Dr. Aragon Belsa. So next for the nursing service nga, ang next dyan is the chief nurse, which is ako yon. Assistant chief nurse, our nurse training officer, Ma'am Mimi. Next is our assistant training supervisor, followed by the nurse unit supervisors, the head nurses, staff nurses, nursing assistants, midwives, HD technician, and the orderlies. So punta na tayo sa nursing service department. So what is the nursing service department all about? It serves as part of the entire healthcare system wherein dedicated men and women work together in order to deliver the most efficient and effective nursing care service to our patients. It focuses on its patient-centered objective wherein the nursing service becomes an advocate between the doctor and the patient in planning and implementing the best course of care management in order to achieve a desirable outcome pertaining to the patient's overall health. And it strives to train dedicated, patient-centered, compassionate, and competent professionals able to provide quality health services towards our patients seeking medical attention. So the nursing service also has its own mission and vision. For our mission, to provide the highest level of quality nursing care through patient-centered care, evidence-based practices, and advancement in professional nursing practice. For our vision, to become leaders in providing professional nursing practice, utilizing safe intervention for efficient outcome and excellence in service. So aside from that, we also have our philosophy. The nursing service department is based on the concept of patient-centered care, wherein respect for the patient's dignity and worth is emphasized through delivery of effective and efficient nursing care, recognizing the obligations of the nursing service to help restore the patients to the best optimal state of physical, mental, emotional, and social well-being. So what are the objectives of the nursing service? To support and promote the mission, vision, and values of Pasig Doctors Medical Center. To provide customized care according to the patient's health needs. To foster an environment that promotes a safe and healthy atmosphere for both patients and healthcare workers. To promote excellence in delivering safe and effective nursing care through competent and compassionate nursing individuals up to the needs of the community. To support and promote the department in achieving a conducive workplace suitable for learning and training. And lastly, to train and produce competent, efficient, effective, and patient-centered nurses able to provide safe and quality nursing care to the community. So, pakita ko lang din ulit yung clinical areas for the nursing service department. So, sa 8th floor na dito yung nursing service office namin. For the 5th floor, it's the general ward unit for clean patients. For 4th floor, general ward unit, clean extension / COVID area station B. For the 3rd floor, doon yung makikita yung breastfeeding room, employees and outpatients, and the wound care clinic. For the 2nd floor, that's where you will find the operating room, delivery room, neonatal ICU, breastfeeding room for inpatients. Mezzanine, you will find there the ICU or the intensive care unit, hemodialysis, and the ground floor, nandiyan po ang aming ER. Service department, nurse officers namin. So starting from our nursing service department head, Dr. Aragon Belsa, followed by the chief nurse. That would be me. Next is the training officer, Ma'am Herminia Oboiles. Our admin supervisor and assistant training supervisor, Ma'am Antoinette Marituason. So each unit, may mga supervisors naman. Currently, we only have 2 supervisors. So, Mr. Nurse Arvic Torizo, so siya ang nag-handle ng ER and ICU. And Ma'am Katrina Bermudez handles the 4th floor and 5th floor ward supervisor. So, sa hemodialysis, Nico and OR, wala pa kami supervisor. For the head nurses, kompleto naman kami dyan. So, for the ER head nurse, Ma'am Joanna Duldulaw. For the HDU or hemodialysis head nurse, Ma'am Rhea Bore. For the NICU head nurse, Ma'am Gina Flor Macapia. ORDR head nurse, Sir Melvin Pardo. 5th floor head nurse, Ma'am Ligaya Alcala. For the 4th floor head nurse, Ma'am Jillian Evangelista. And for ICU, that would be Sir Ferdinand Gan. So, next na po natin. For the nursing service guidelines, which you will be following. So, in-incorporate na lang din namin yung guidelines namin dito plus yung siyempre sa inyo sa mga students. So, of course, kapag on duty or kapag nandito ka sa loob ng hospital, always wear your ID. For the students, of course, your complete school duty uniforms, your ID, your name tags, kung merong in-issue yung school nyo, your pins, and your caps. So sa amin, we wear our official hospital uniform and scrub suit. So bawal po sa amin ang or papasok ng naka-casual clothes, especially kapag naka-duty ka sa floors. So for the student nurses, you may bring your school scrub suit kung meron po and smock gown. Next, I would advise all of you to wear a watch with a second hand, yung analog. For student nurses, bring your paraphernalia po, your BP apparatus, stethoscope, thermometer, small notepad, and ball pen. Always wear face mask while inside hospital premises. So always wear closed-toe duty shoes or rubber shoes. So sa inyo as student nurses, I'm sure ang required sa inyo is white duty shoes. Tama po ba? So bawal po yung papasok ng naka-plugs unless you're assigned in special areas. If ever may sarili kayo or gusto nyo magdala ng sarili ng mga plugs, pwede naman po. If assigned lang kayo sa special areas. Wearing of plugs outside your assigned unit is not allowed po. So bawal tayong mag-ikot na yung mga naka-crocs. So kung susuotin yon dapat sa loob lang ng special area. Kung lalabas kayo, palit kayo ng duty shoes nyo. Wear proper level of PPE in your designated area. Important if assigned in special areas. Maintain proper grooming. For the male, clean haircut, shave beard, no earrings, no jewelries or accessories. So alam naman natin yan, for the male nurses, dapat clean cut tayo. Tapos as much as possible, yung haircut nyo, wala yung ano ba yung mga uso ngayon, may mga design to. So the usual haircut lang na, crew cut or basta clean cut po. For the female, tied up hair, nakakusod po, no excessive makeup. No loop earrings, no excessive jewelries or accessories. So management will not be responsible kapag nawala po yung mga valuable jewelries niyo. Ngayon, if with tattoos, hopefully wala naman. Kaya lang, kung meron, I would advise you to wear an extra clothing para ma-cover up yung tattoo niyo while on duty. Wedding ring is allowed for, although kung siyempre student pa naman. Nursing service guidelines to follow for the attendance. So, arrive 15 to 30 minutes early in your assigned areas. For student nurses, may leeway naman. Anyway, attendance will be checked by your clinical instructors upon arrival at your designated areas. So, tardiness, doon lang tayo sa mga for students. No? So, for the students, if late or absent, coordinate with your clinical instructor. So, later on, ibibigay naman yung mga contact details. So, loitering po. This goes to all. Loitering inside hospital premises during duty and after duty hours is prohibited. So, pag duty, doon lang po tayo sa mga areas natin. After duty, uwi na po tayo. For student nurses, stay inside your assigned areas at all times. So, the rest po ng dito is staff nurses naman. Pero ito, proper decorum, as much as possible, we all have to follow this. So, always show respect and courtesy to all patients, doctors, healthcare professionals, and hospital personnel. So, lahat ng tao dito, show respect and courtesy. Always address your supervisors, head nurses, and senior nurse properly during your shift. Sir or ma'am lang po tayo dito, ha? Wala pong tatawag ng kuya, ate. Always introduce yourself to the patient during your shift. Always explain the purpose of your presence when you enter the patient's room and during rounds. So, very very basic siya, no? Every time mag-visit kayo sa patient, alam nyo dapat yan, you have to introduce yourself and you have to tell the patient bakit ka nandun. Provide a brief explanation or description if you will perform a procedure to the patient. Assisting the doctors during the patient's round. Of course, if unable naman to assist, politely explain to the doctor of your situation. As much as possible, minimize the use of personal mobile phones while on duty. So, on duty, focus lang muna tayo sa duty. Unauthorized or improper use of the hospital-issued mobile phone is prohibited and will result in disciplinary action. Observe proper phone etiquette protocols. Ituro naman namin yan dito sa inyo. Unauthorized or improper use of hospital property inside or outside hospital premises is prohibited and will result in disciplinary action. Unauthorized leaving of designated post or area during your duty is prohibited and again will result in disciplinary action. As much as possible, may mga memos naman kami. So, papakita rin naman namin sa inyo. And always read and adhere to policies, hospital and the nursing service policies. For the staffing guidelines, so ganito yung ano namin guys, nurses sa aming area. So each clinical unit, may one supervisor, may one head nurse on duty, pang-umaga. For the meantime, currently kasi wala kaming supervisor at head nurse ng gabi. But we're working on it. So each unit has staff nurses on duty. Staffing varies from each area depending on the bed capacity and of course the level of care. Each unit consists of at least one supervisor, one head nurse, two staff nurses, one nursing assistant, and one orderly per shift. And it can be adjusted accordingly. So delegation of patients is facilitated by the nursing supervisor or head nurse. In your cases, makikipag-coordinate naman si clinical instructor dun sa nurse on duty with regards to patient designation. I-group naman namin kayo dito, body system, kung ilang student nurse naka-assign sa isang patient. Sinusunod din namin yung nurse to patient ratio, later on papakita ko na. In case of inadequate staffing due to circumstances, may pull-out system din kami na ginagawa to augment staffing concerns. Sa amin, ang pulled-out body system namin, ER, ICU, and HDU. So, if ever magkulang ang mga units na yan, nagpo-pull out kami sa mga mga kapitbahay ng unit. Next, for the ward, 4th floor and 5th floor, ORDR and NICU. In case there's no scheduled OR procedure during the PM shift or nurses, then pino-pull out naman namin siya. On-call duty will only be facilitated in case there is no available nurse from other units as pull out. Although syempre, in your case, nurses, lang naman, kung saan kayo naka-assign, syempre hindi naman naman kayo sasama sa pull out. So, ito yung nurse-patient ratio guidelines namin. For the PDMC, sa ER namin, one nurse will handle 4 patients. Sa ICU, one nurse, 2 patients. Of course, depending on the patient's case. So when I say ICU, one nurse to 2 patients, isang stable monitoring and isang naka-intubate. Hemodialysis, as per DOH naman po, one nurse for patients talaga handle nila. For the general ward, one nurse will handle 10 patients. Still again, it varies with the level of care. Our neonatal intensive care unit, isang nurse, 2 patient. For the ORDR, as much as possible, we follow the one scrub nurse and one circulating nurse per procedure. Work shift guidelines naman namin. For 8 hours, the usual naman yung regular. 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. to 10 p.m., 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Kapag naka 12 hours kami, 6 a.m., 6 p.m., and 6 p.m., 6 a.m. So for our endorsement guidelines, lang to brief na lang to. So during endorsement, outgoing and incoming staff will gather around to discuss or turn over updates on each admitted patient's health conditions, medications, procedures, and other pertinent information. as much as possible, we would like to facilitate in an area free from interruptions. Outgoing nurse and incoming nurse uses cardiac system pa rin naman kami. A brief overview or a quick reference guide to the particular needs of individual patients, which is updated every shift. Endorsement is facilitated every end of shift, wherein an allotted time frame is being followed. So we have a window period starting from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Patients for admission and transfer, naka-hold siya until matapos yung endorsement. However, there are exceptions to this. So for ER admissions, indirect admissions, patients for immediate transfer to ICU, patients for stat war procedures and stat hemodialysis. Pero anything else na stable siya, follow kami na window time namin. Of course, ang purpose yan is for preparation din ng mga remaining tasks na kailangan ma-accomplish. And preparation ng mga rooms, for example. So just a quick student nurse guidelines during duty. So aside din sa mga na-discuss na banggit ko kanina. So during the first day of your duty, dito muna tayo sa 8th floor function room for attendance checking. Siyempre, gusto rin namin kayong ma-meet personally para makita nyo rin kung sino yung mga mga magiging clinical preceptors ninyo. Tapos, if ever, I think, Jane, nandito po ba yun? HR.
Yes po, sir.
Hello,
sir.
If ever, hello po, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Apo.
Opo. Yung mga students po ba, ang daan nila, employees entrance din po ba?
Yes po, sir. Apo. Para ma-identify din po natin yung mga mga students po natin. Kasi if sa lobby kasi yung mga visitors po yun eh. Para monitor din po ng mga guards natin yung mga students po.
Opo. Magla-login pa po ba sila sa ang tawag dito, security logbook?
Yes po, sir, para ma-monitor po natin yung nila, labas-pasok nila sa hospital po.
Okay. Sige po, sige po. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you po, sir.
So, ayun guys, ang dadaan, for the first day, may dadaan sa employees entrance. So, for student nurse, pakidala po yung inyong mga updated laboratory diagnostic test before namin kayo i-deploy sa mga area of assignment ninyo. So, as we were told, I think, tama po ba lahat? Sagot na lang po, lahat po ba kayo meron na yung mga mga laboratory tests like vaccine, Hep B, mga ganon?
Yes po.
Nurses? Meron po ba? Meron kayo?
Hello guys, good morning ulit. So, I'm Herminia Boylas. Tanong lang po, meron na po ba kayo yung COVID vaccine and then the Hep B vaccine, yung mga anything na certificate ninyo na nag-grant po sa inyo na you are safe or yung mga laboratory na pinakonduct po sa inyo with the Fatima University po? Pakisagot po.
Yes po.
Yes po.
Yes po.
Okay.
So,
Yes
don't
po.
forget on Monday, padala
Na lang po padala na lang.
Sir, pwede po ma-ask?
Yes po.
Kasi po, HEPA B lang po yung iba. Wala pa pong HEPA A. Need po yung HEPA A, no? For confirmation.
Okay lang po. Yes po. Okay lang naman po kung Hep B. So, what about the COVID vaccine? Do you have already the COVID
Yes.
vaccine? Okay.
Meron na po, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you po.
So, thank you po.
Thank you. Pag may mga pa kayo, may mga questions during the during yung first day na, tanong nyo lang din. So basta kung ano yung meron po kayong hawak na laboratory test na yun nga, as prescribed or as per yun nga sa requirements with Fatima, dalhin niyo lang.
Excuse me po, sir. May required din po ba na kunwari po papasok ng may antigen po? Magpa-antigen po sa hospital before po mag-duty? Walang magpapatest po kung may COVID po or wala?
Yeah, yes, sir. This is Mr. Galito, if I may.
Ayan,
This is Mr. Galito, business manager,
Sir JR.
Perceptors. For the antigen and pregnancy test, based on the agreement with your school, we will be conducting the antigen and pregnancy test upon arrival. Halimbawa, kung duty kayo, next week, Monday to Wednesday, you will do the antigen and pregnancy test upon arrival nyo. I don't know pa kung ano magiging usapan natin since ang iba sa inyo ata magdo-dorm. So kung mag-arrive kayo Sunday night or Monday morning, we will do the antigen and pregnancy test before namin kayo deploy. That is for your safety also. Thank you.
Thank you po.
Thank you, Sir JR.
For the rate naman, we will relate to Doc Guevara para i-release sa inyo yung rate ng antigen and pregnancy test. Thank you.
Thank you po, sir. So, I hope clear po sa inyo yun, nurses. So, next po. So, upon arrival nyo dito, siyempre bago namin kayo i-deploy, i-hospital tour muna namin kayo para alam nyo yung mga area, makita nyo mismo kung saan yung mga area na yun. And then, of course, there will be a vacant room that will be assigned and utilized by the student nurses, which will serve as their lecture room. So, Doktora, Doc Liliana. Doc? Where they are?
Yes.
Sir, if ever, ano na lang po siguro, i-utilize na lang yung isang room na vacant, no? If ever sa mga ward, kung okay lang po dun sa suite room.
For the?
Sa suite room po, sir.
Para saan?
Ano po, bali yung magiging lecture room ng mga student. Lalo na yung mga naka-assign sa ward po.
Oh. Anyway, we will discuss it naman. Every area naman we will provide area for nursing student. Pero I would like to remind everyone, nursing student, na we're not responsible of your loss sa area. So make sure na wala kayong dadalhin malalaking pera, alahas man, okay? So ang focus natin is to gain knowledge, okay? Then dun sa lecture room naman, we will assign an area. Then we will also have a group lecture naman. We have a lecture room naman sa 8th floor for the group lecture or session.
Okay po. Thank you, sir.
Sir Edward?
Yes po, Ma'am Jane.
Apa. Sir, may rin po pala kami regarding dun sa lunch break, no? During their stay po dito, yung sa duty hours nila, hindi po sila pwedeng lumabas ng hospital premises po. Kahit even during the break time po and lunch break po.
So, bali sa ano na lang, no? Dito sa canteen natin.
Po. Alam ko may designated area po ata silang ibibigay sa kanila for to stay po.
Okay po.
Mm-hmm.
Noted, ma'am. Thank you. So, nurses, I'm clear yun, So, nga, according to our HR, during your lunch break, you're not allowed to go outside. So, dito kayo sa canteen, stay and bibili ng food. What about ma'am? If ever yung Grab, yung mga ganun, okay naman yun? Jane?
Hello, sir. Ano po, sir? Yung mga deliveries po.
Mga deliveries, okay naman siguro yun, no?
May designated naman po kung saan pwedeng kunin yung delivery food po eh. May designated sa lobby. I think we have our memo for that one. Kung saan pwedeng pick upin.
Okay po. Thank you.
Thank you po.
So clear naman po sa mga nurses. Clear naman po, clear naman.
Yes po.
Yes po.
Okay po. So pag nasa area na, so every action to be performed by the student nurse will be coordinated first to the PDMC nurse on duty. So still magpapaalam pa rin sa nurse on duty. Student nurses will participate during the endorsement and patients round. So hindi lang po tayo mag-stay doon ha. Sama po tayo sa endorsement para ma-experience nyo talaga kung paano paano mag-turnover ng patients during end of shift tsaka in mga incoming shift. Student nurses will be assigned the patient to monitor in coordination by the CI with the PDMC nurse on duty. However, I think on this part, we will allow siguro yung sa mga adult muna. Sa pediatrics and immunocompromised, hindi muna namin kayo ipapahandle. Doon lang tayo sa mga adults lang. So, pero tignan pa rin natin. As much as possible, walang pwede immunocompromised na. So, student nurses will assist with transporting patients for diagnostic procedures. Also, once deployed in the clinical areas, student nurses will observe and assist in nursing routines. Of course, with strict supervision naman. Basta lahat ng gagawin, papaalam sa PDMC and OD. And of course, with supervision from the clinical instructor din naman. Observing and assisting with non-invasive or invasive procedures will be allowed with strict supervision and if the AP will permit. Kasi we have some APs na gusto nila okay naman, doctor and staff lang talaga. Next, student nurses will perform physical assessment with supervision and with consent from the patient. So student nurses will monitor vital signs, fluid intake, and output. And of course, before kayo mag-document sa monitoring sheet, re-review naman yan. Preparation and administering of medications, oral and IV, will be allowed, however, strict supervision ulit. So, again, emphasize student nurses should stay in their designated areas during their duty. Yun nga, tulad ng sinabi na kanina, for the lunch break, 12 noon, designated area kayo for the lunch break. Kung magpapadeliver, may pick-up point naman. And bukod sa lunch break, meron kayong 50 minutes break. So, during the student's hospital affiliation. So, thank you for listening. So if ever Doc Giliana, Doc, meron po ba kayong i-add na mga message po sa mga student nurses natin? Doktora?
Sir
Oh?
Edward,
Oh,
I think
sir.
we're waiting for our president, Dr. Mayumi Giliana. I would like to ask the student or maybe you may text Ma'am Herminia Boyles, our nurse training supervisor, dun sa mga student na magdo-dorm sa PDMC. So as of today, we have 12 beds available. 6 for the boys and 6 for the girls. So you may contact Ma'am Herminia kung willing kayo mag-dorm, and for the rates naman. Yun lang po. May contact number ba kayo ng nursing service, Sir Edward?
Meron naman, sir. Pero sa ano na lang po.
Tomorrow.
Saturday.
Ay, Monday.
Monday, sir.
Sorry.
Hindi, bibigay natin ngayon kasi at least we will know kung sino yung magdo-dorm. So, ano yung number ng nursing department? Pwede niyo ibigay sa kanila, except dun sa mga preceptor, of course. So, may I ask you guys to give you the nursing department numbers to the students kung sino ang willing mag-dorm, and for the other queries like antigen, pregnancy test, and other queries in their mind before the deployment. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Sir, okay lang if ever i-coordinate na lang din po namin kay Dr. Guevara.
Yes, oo. Pero they
Okay
need
po.
I don't know Dr. Guevara kung number sa kanya, then from Doc Guevara to PDMC. So please, yun lang. Thank you.
Okay. Sige po, sir. Po, before anything else, may ano po ba? Meron po bang mga katanungan, other concerns, student, nurses?
Good morning po, sir. Pwede po bang
Yes,
soft copy yung laboratory test?
Po?
Pwede po bang soft copy yung laboratory test? Yung result po.
Soft copy. Mami, ano?
Kung soft copy, pwede mo naman i-print out yun po. Baka pwede. Instead of soft copy, i-print out mo na lang. Tapos, hand-on mo na lang, then Monday, pass na lang po. Para documentation lang po. Okay lang?
Sige po. Thank you po.
Okay po, thank you po. Other questions po?
Sir
Hello po. Regarding po sa
Ricard.
naka-assign po sa
Sige po.
OR, need po ba magbili ng lab gown po?
Do you have a prepared
Wala.
lab gown po ba doon sa school ninyo? Di ba may
Yes.
required naman po kayong lab gown? So yun na po yung pwede niyo pong gamitin.
Meron kayo? Kung meron kayo yung issued ng school, pwede naman nyo pong gamitin yun. Para hindi na kayo bibili. Saan
Opo.
naman po?
Okay po. Thank you po.
Okay po. Any questions pa? Para ma-raise naman ninyo, then we will answer it immediately.
Regarding po pala sa attendance kanina, madami po kasi sa amin di po natawag.
Ay. So, okay lang po kasi yung kaninang pumasok doon sa Zoom, so paisa-isa, start lang doon sa nag-attend. So, doon sa na-late kanina, it's okay. So, nakita naman namin yung attendance niyo with the participants. So, nakita po namin nandun naman. Okay po.
Thank you
So,
po.
any questions po?
May roll call pa na, may attendance check naman tayo ulit on the day naman. May binigay naman na list sa amin si Fatima, si Dr. Guevara. Sige. Ikaw na lang.
May question din po uli ako. Kasi may naguguluhan po yung section po namin sa scheduling po. Kasi sa ER po, meron pong group 17A. Tapos meron din po sila sa GenWard, yung buong group 17 po.
Ma'am Mimi,
Parang magro-rotate yata yan.
Mimi, can we share the schedule given from the Fatima, so they can see ano yung schedule na hawak natin, kasi actually the number of participant here is more than the number of student that was given to us. So Ma'am Mimi, can you share the schedule na binigay ng...
Teka sir, saglit lang.
At least they can see kasi sobra
For a
kayo
while.
para makita nyo kung anong
Mamute ko muna. Sige sir, teka, for a while.
para same
Sige,
page.
sir, si-send po. Apo.
Nan Ma'am Mimi, while waiting for that,
Yes
can
po,
we
sir.
play the PDMC hymn for the
Yes po.
so we can showcase the PDMC. Thank you. Hello, nakikita nyo ba yung screen?
Yes po.
Nakikita nyo yung schedule?
Yes po.
Sige. So, ito yung binigay sa amin na schedule for the PDMC. For November 20 to December 13, ito yung schedule. So, hanapin yung pangalan nyo kung andyan kayo. So, I'll give you 15 seconds every page. This is for the ER ICU. Why we put ICU? Actually, you are assigned to ERP, pero we will maximize exposing you to ICU. So we're not limiting also to ER lang. So we want you to learn broad knowledge. Okay? So yan yung group nyo ha. So next page na ako. This is for November 23 to 16. Choose Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, so next page na ako ah. For the ORDR, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. For ORDR, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Then for the general ward, sorry for the for my nose. For Gen Ward, the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. For Thursday, Friday, Saturday, general ward. Okay. So, yun ang binigay sa amin na schedule. So, if wala yung pangalan nyo, kindly coordinate to Doc Guevara po. Meron ba dito sa room na wala yung pangalan nila? So, lahat nandun ha. So, yan yung schedule nyo. May question ba si Ricardo, Merin Donabel?
Wala po. Nothing.
Okay. Agnes Aranton.
Wala po.
Okay. Vergara. May question.
Yes po, sir.
Yes,
Ano
Anthony.
pong specific yung lab test na need aside po sa antigen and pregnancy test?
Actually, sa PDMC, nire-require namin ng antigen pregnancy test for the female and for the male antigen lang. For the school, I think Doc Guevara can answer the question kasi alam namin may requirements kayo ng medical bago kayo mag-duty. I think the X-ray, CBC, urinalysis, Hepa B, screening, Hepa B vaccine, and COVID vaccine. So, yung question maybe you can throw to Doc Guevara po.
Okay po, sir. Last question po, sir.
Yes.
Required po ba na naka-apron pag sa Gen Ward po?
Sir Edward. So yung ang tanong lang yung except sa uniform nyo, nag-apron kayo, no? Yun ba yung, I mean, we have different kasi uniform sa school eh. Ano
Opo,
ba
sir.
yung, first duty nyo ba sa hospital, itong group, ang mga student na to?
Hindi po, sir. First
Okay.
Gen Ward lang po. Last time po
Okay.
kasi sa DR po kami.
Oo. Nire-require kayo magsuot ng apron.
Yes po, sir.
Sa amin kasi, I think, hindi naman require. Pero, I don't know sa Fatima if kailangan yung isuot yun. Oh, maybe
Okay
we'll,
po, sir.
pero padala na lang if ever. So, we'll coordinate with Doc Guevara para clear tayo.
Okay po. Thank you po.
Any question, Omadan, or ano?
Yes po, hello po. May tanong lang po yung classmate ko kung pwede raw po bang pumasok ng hospital na naka-pants po or naka-dress uniform po.
Sir Edward. Sir Edward, kindly answer the question. Thank you. Hindi ito narinig. Ano ibig sabihin yung nakadress?
Dalawa po kasi yung uniform po ng Fatima. Naka-dress po tsaka blouse and pants po. So, ang tanong lang po kung pwede rin.
Yeah. So, yung pang school nyo, tama ba yung sinasabi mo,
Yes.
ma'am?
Yes po.
Since hospital tayo, we need to wear the clinical uniform.
Dalawa po kasi.
Dalawang clinical uniform nyo. Yung isa para
Dalawa pong lecture uniform yun. Yung blouse po and pants tapos dress po.
teka lang. Doc Guevara? Andito ba si Doc Guevara? Sir Edward, andito ba si Doc Guevara? Wala ata. Sige ma'am, balikan namin kayo kasi di kami familiar dun sa uniform nyo. Sige, next question. Aquino?
Need po ba ng booster po sa COVID?
Lahat ba, pero lahat kayo meron kayong second dose. Booster lang ng yung magkakaiba kayo, tama ba? Sige, balikan din namin kayo kasi tanungin namin yung hospital infection preventionist namin kung i-require kayong booster eh. Sige. So we have 2 questions hanging for the uniform and the booster. Any question pa? If may question kayo na hindi namin masagot ngayon, matapos tayo, may contact naman kay ni Doc Guevara, tama ba? Sorry may flu pa kasi ako. May number kayo ni Doc Guevara? Tama ba? May number kayo? Kung may number kayo, direct nyo muna kay Doc Guevara. Doc Guevara, i-release sa amin to answer your question ha. Sige, Miss Christine.
Sir, ask ko lang po, magkano po yung sa antigen? Magkano po babayaran namin?
For the antigen, ang final presyo namin will be later. I-relay namin kay Doc Guevara. Pero actually, we're doing a package na antigen plus pregnancy test na mas lesser ng cost, of course, sa inyo mga students. So I think if I can give you the range, it's ranging from 750 to 850 for the antigen and pregnancy. For the antigen lang, I think it's ranging from 500 to 600. Pero hopefully dun tayo sa pinakamababa. So final price, i-relay namin kay Doc Guevara.
Okay po, sir. Thank you po.
Then for the meals naman pala, if nag-dorm kayo or duty nyo, yung meals naman, we are doing our best naman mabigyan kayo ng good rate naman para sa canteen. So, hindi regular price. So, for the meals naman, we will keep you posted. That's why I'm asking the NSO if they can give a number to you so that all your queries na hindi masagot na namin ngayon, at least masagot namin pa isa-isa during the weekend. Sige, Ma'am Torres. Joson. Miss Joson.
Hello po, good morning po. Ask ko lang po if meron po bang mga specific na need dalahin po, like kunyari po, clean gloves for specific areas po. Aside po sa mga pang vital signs po namin.
Edward. Ito yung narinig. Anyway, for the, yung paraphernalia, yung basic dalhin nyo. For the gloves naman, we will provide naman if you will be intervening to the patient naman. Siyempre, we will provide by the hospital. Pero if for the cost naman, halimbawa, hindi naman bedside, we will do a demo Hospital will provide. So, unless magsabi kami na magdala kayo. Oo, yun naman kami. That's part of your naman, tuition fee. So, at least the basic labs is okay with us. Walang problema. Wag lang kami provide ng malaking machine. Maganda pa nga machine nyo eh. Pwede akong humiram dun eh. Nakita ko yung school nyo eh. Ang dami yung supply eh. Baka pwede akong humingi eh. Pwede akong padalhin. Wag mag-alala. Nakita ko naman yung clinical area nyo. Padalhin ko na lang kaya kayo kasi ang dami yung supply eh. Baka hindi nagagamit eh. Napakaganda ng RLE area nyo. Yes, Miss Torres. Sir Torres. Sir Vincent, any question? Umadan, may question pa ba? Norhaima, wala.
Meron po.
Sige ma'am, go ahead.
Sir, tanong lang po ng magkano raw po yung rates ng dorm po?
For the dorm, later din ma'am, bina-finalize namin.
Okay
Oo.
po. Thank you po.
Lahat ba may Viber? Lahat ba nagba-Viber? Hindi.
Walang vibe pa nga eh.
Talaga. Facebook talaga. Makikita yung Facebook ko eh. Pag sa group eh. Walang Viber na.
Pwede bang group chat kaya sir, pwede?
Pero Viber, hindi nagba-Viber. WhatsApp, ano pa, WeChat, wala. So usually, anong ginagamit yung GC? Ma'am Sagmit, Ma'am Johaina. Anong ginagamit yung communication sa school? Facebook?
Messenger po kadalasan, tas minsan po Telegram.
Pero usually, Messenger.
Magsabi ka pa ng requirements.
Dadami ang friends natin. Mapupuno.
Ano, sorry?
Yung requirements natin na dadalhin ako.
Sige. Ano nga ba yung...
Tapos
ano yung tanong mo last, ma'am? Sino nga ba yun?
Lahat.
Sa ilong pa, barado pa. Mr. Torres, any question? Wala. Ma'am Johaina, may question ka pa?
Ask ko lang po kasi yung duty namin po is magfo-fall po siya sa November 30. Holiday po kasi yun.
November 30.
Parang ano na.
Depende tayo sa school, nagbibigay ng schedule ng school.
Sige, stand lang. Baka...
Di ba na-move yun, sir?
Hindi. Baka mag-cancel yung school eh.
Nag-move ng 27 yung holiday.
Alam ko nag-move yung 30 to 27.
27.
Na-move ng 27 yung holiday.
Monday, oo. So yung Monday naman na 27, sige, abangan natin tanong namin kay Doc Ibarra. Parang gusto niyong hindi pumasok ha? Di pa kayo nakapasok ng PDMC
Sayang naman, no?
Yung walang pasok agad tinitingnan nyo. Yes, Miss Salazar. Any question pa, Miss Joaina? Wala na. Ma'am Salazar po.
Si Miss Salazar.
Good day po. Is there any possible na pwede magpa-reserve ng dorm?
Yes, ma'am. Oo.
Yes po.
Bibigay ng NSO yung number nila.
Okay po.
May message nyo sila kung sino interested sa dorm. Then, yung rate yung rate ng antigen at pregnancy test, sasagutin namin before 5 p.m.
Sige po.
Lahat ng concern.
Sige po. Thank you po.
Any question pa? For the OR, ER, Ward Gen Ward, kami naman preceptor, yours truly, Mr. Galido and Sir Edward and Ma'am Mimi. So, we will be giving our own numbers naman or contact para during upon arrival nyo or during your first day dun. Pero for the general questions sa ngayon, over the weekend, na kailangan nyo malaman before mag-Monday, waiting tayo sa NSO to give their number para dun nyo ibabato. Thank you. Any question pa? So Edward, yung uniform daw nila, clear natin kay...
Oo sir, narinig ko nga po eh.
Tapos yung
Hindi ko rin
booster,
alam na dalawa pala uniform nila.
oo. Tapos booster din kung i-record sila. Thank you.
Opo.
Any question pa, students?
Questions pa po ba?
Tanong ko lang,
Number na lang.
ito yung first exposure nyo. Johaina, si Johaina, magaling sumagot to eh. Ang flat 1 to eh. Sige, Miss Johaina, ito ba, first exposure nyo ba to? I mean, hindi lahat. Third year na kasi kayo, di ba?
Yung iba po alam ko first rotation po nila, pero based po sa section po namin, it's not our first time po.
Anto, second sem mo na.
Second rotation na po namin na hospital. First po namin is delivery room.
Okay. Sige.
So parang ang ginagawa niyo, Ma'am Johaina, is kunwari sa isang hospital, rotate kayo doon ng ER, then the next hospital, ICU. Parang ganun ba yung style niyo? Or hindi naman?
Depende po kasi sa schedule lang po na pinipigay sa amin. Kagaya po kanina, sa group po namin, meron pong ER na po sa hospital nyo po, tsaka po Gen Ward. So, depende po sa pinibigay lang po sa amin.
Okay.
Si Villanera.
Ma'am Villanera, may question ata.
Excuse me, sir. Question po.
Si Sir Torres, Vincent.
Go ahead.
Sir,
Go ahead.
question ko lang po. Sir, about po dun sa mga shoes namin, okay lang po ba na gamitin po namin yung yung lecture shoes namin or need po namin magdala ng slip-on for ORDR? Thank you po.
Okay. So sa akin mas better kung clinical kasi hospital tayo. Hospital-based tayo, dapat clinical uniform. Para mas maganda, and then hindi tayo iba-iba ng sinusuot na uniform, including the shoes, para uniform tayo na ma-identify natin na ito ay student ng OLPO. Okay po ba?
Nasagot ba ang tanong, Vincent?
Pag general ward, same din po na sana clinical kasi duty tayo eh. Okay? Nasagot ko po ba? Any question po?
Good morning po.
So, di ba pag tayo uniform kayo for the clinical and then may uniform kayo for the school. Am I right? Tama po ba? Yung doon sa OLPO. So you agree naman, nakikita ko, na kung ano po yung prescribe ninyong uniform for the clinical po yung susuotin natin. Okay? Wala po tayong iba-iba kasi katulad dito sa amin, we are required na ano yung standard ng uniform namin, kung clinical, nandun po kami sa standard ng uniform. So, ganun din po dapat tayo. I-disiplina natin yung sarili po natin. Okay? Naintindihan po ba? Naintindihan po ba?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, sige. Thank you. Any questions po?
Si ano kanina, si Ma'am Lizette. Si Ma'am Ashley ulit, Ma'am Joson, Ashley.
Hello po ulit. So, since nabanggit po kanina if kailan po gagawin yung antigen and pregnancy test. Bali po ba, for clarification lang po ito, sa first day of duty po ba yun gagawin or dapat po a day before ng duty namin nandun na po kami para lang po magpa-test?
Sir JR.
Yeah. Pwede niyong gawin, actually, pwede niyong gawin a day before. Pero siyempre, malalayo kasi kayo eh. So, we're considering your cost of transportation din, yung oras nyo. So, gagawin natin before kayo i-deploy. Pagdating nyo, dumating kayo ng 6 a.m.,